Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nastassia Jaffa, and I'm here on the set of Expresso with Ewan. I'm the USN Face of Fitness 2010 Model Search winner, and today we're going to be looking at some healthy lunch options, balanced meals. That would be balanced fats and carbs and proteins together in healthy meal options. We've got 3 meals that we're going to be looking at today. Ewan?
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Wow, what an intro. What an intro. I'm out of a job, it looks like today. Completely. Well, thank you for joining us this morning, can I say.
Thanks for having me.
Now, why is it important for someone that would like to lose weight to stick to regular balanced meals throughout the day?
Well, we already discussed that it's really important to have the 3 food groups. You need to have your carbohydrates, that's what your body runs off the energy. You need to have the protein to help with muscle repair, and you've got to have your fats. That's very important for balancing your hormones. So if you eat throughout the day, your body is more likely to trust you, so that when it comes to fat burning, your body's going to release that fat and allow you to burn the excess fat as energy. So you don't want to starve your body, you don't want to skip meals, your body won't trust you, and it'll hang on to that extra fat and keep it stored.
All right. So eating throughout the day, very important. Now you have a couple of healthy lunch options here. Let's take us through it.
On this end, we've got the tuna fish and the rye bread. That's a very balanced meal. You got your low GI carbs, your proteins. You can have that with a lovely salad. The next meal option we have here is some lean ostrich mince with some carbohydrates, low GI brown rice. That also releases energy slowly throughout the day. You got to have your veggies. We've got spinach and salad. The third meal option is the baked potato. That's also a low GI carbohydrate with some broccoli and some steamed hake. That's your protein option. Very important to keep that in your diet if you're building muscle.
All right. Now, when would be the perfect time to eat your lunch? I mean, you know, with our busy schedules and all.
Well, you're going to have your breakfast in the morning, maybe 6:30. Then you're going to have your mid-morning snack at about 10:30 or maybe 10 o'clock in the morning, mid-morning. Then lunchtime will be whenever you get your lunch break, 12 or 1 o'clock. You're going to have a mid-afternoon snack, maybe that'll be 3:30, maybe 4. And when is your supper going to be? 6:30, 7? So you've got to just spread it out. Depending on your hours on the day, you work out when you have lunch. So between your lunch and breakfast, that's your mid-morning snack. Between your lunch and your supper, that's your mid-afternoon snack. So
what would we stay away from for lunch? You know, what would that be for you?
Rushing off to a takeaway, or maybe skipping lunch is a terrible thing. People do it; they get caught up in their work and they skip lunch. So you've got to try and not do that. You've got to maintain your blood sugar levels.
All right.
So don't skip lunch and don't go and get a takeaway.
So let's talk about the mid-afternoon snack. What should we take in terms of, let's say, supplements?
Well, we've got the USN Diet Fuel. That's a meal replacement. It's a very good balance of carbohydrates, slow-release carbohydrates, protein, and fats. And that's a fantastic meal replacement.
Do you kind of limit your carb intake towards the end of the day?
A lot of people do, and that's because if you've got too much carbohydrates in your stomach or too much glucose going into your blood, and you're not using the excess energy, your body is more likely to go into lipogenesis and store that extra energy. So you've got to kind of get to know your body and learn about, like, how much do I need to eat to sustain my hunger or to keep myself going. If you're eating too much, then your body's going to store it, and that's just how it works.
Right. Now, I see you've got 2 options of Fedra cuts right here. When, in terms of lunch, should you take these?
Well, Fedra cut is a fat burner and it kickstarts the metabolism. So you could have this Fedra cut before lunch, perhaps half an hour before lunch. You'll have your Fedra cut. That'll get your metabolism going, speed it up a bit, and then you can have your lunch.
Right. Now I see you've got one in capsule form and one in like a sachet form. What's the
slim
difference
pack,
there?
This is a slim pack. You actually mix that with water into a kind of an energy drink, and it kickstarts your metabolism.
All right. Now, am I correct when I say that there's more carbs in the lunch than there was in the breakfast?
Not really. The previous breakfast option we discussed was the protein shake. That was your quick option.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So another good breakfast option is the oats with protein. But for lunch, you are actually having this kind of the same amount of carbohydrates and protein.
Okay. So once again, keeping that balance between the carbohydrates, the proteins, and also the fats.
Yeah. It's normally around dinner time when you'll limit your carbohydrates.
All right. Now, on that note, you are going to show us some healthy dinner options tomorrow, but that is tomorrow. Nastassia, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, just a reminder, log on to the fitnessmag.co.za website for more information on the Face of Fitness competition. Entries will open in July, so start training. And also go check out our Expresso website. We will be posting a 12-week weight loss program with healthy breakfast options, lunch options, and dinner options. But till tomorrow, we'll see you then.